Well, hello there, guys and gals of YouTube world. How are you doing? This is Mazske Finance coming to you from South Florida on Monday, November 21st in the year 2022. Notice I'm not at work. Why? I'm financially independent. And remember, I was a blue collar guy who almost lived paycheck to paycheck for many years. But anyway, how did I get this rich? Because my net worth is, say, approximately $2 million. And I guarantee if you watch my channel, you can become the same way. However, most of you that watch never watch to the end of my videos. If you watch to the end, most of my videos have various nuggets late in the videos, and I do that intentionally. So if you watch it all, you will learn a lot more. But most of you click out early. So shame on you. That means you're not dedicated, motivated, or want to be financially independent. But I'm going to talk a little bit about today about some of the benefits of being financially independent, which you get by investing. Okay? And remember, I'm Mazske Finance. I'm not a CPA. I'm not an attorney. I'm not a financial advisor. Please like my videos. Please comment. Please click the subscribe button and the bell for notifications, and then you'll be notified when the next video comes out. Okay, so one of the benefits of investing is if you stick with it, if you got the grit, the determination to pull yourself up by the bootstraps type thing, you will learn how to invest, be it through my channel and other channels. You might learn, my channel might teach you how to invest in stocks, perhaps crypto, real estate investing, um, oil drilling, mineral rights, acreage, etc. I've talked about all those topics in my videos. Okay, they're all out there, all those topics, and I'll talk about all of them in the future videos too, and today's video perhaps. So by learning how to invest, you stick with it. You do not get rich overnight. It doesn't take a day, it doesn't take a month, it doesn't take a year. It takes time. All of us are different. Okay, I am the guy that went from 0 to 25 rentals in just under 4 years, but I did this after a long time of investing in stocks and studying investing. So I wasn't a newbie at it. I wasn't 21 years old when I started. I was like 49 when I bought my first rental, and 53-ish, I think, when I bought my 25th, something like that. Okay, I'm gonna put my feet up here. It's the beauty of being off on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I can do whatever I want. So one of the benefits of being financially independent is you can educate yourself in a variety of ways. You have more time on your hands. You can read books. You can listen to books. You can read ebooks, paperback books, hardcover books, etc., etc., etc. I love to read. I won't say I've read more now since I've been financially independent, because I'm doing other stuff too. Because I've read a lot even when I was a cop working full time. I still read a lot. Okay, in the evenings and daytime and whatever, I read a lot of books. Okay, I kept track of my books back then. There's one year I read 80 books in a year, I think, something like that. Something like that. I got a notebook here that I wrote all the titles down for a couple of different years. Okay, so one thing the missus and I are looking at doing, I just got the phone a little bit ago. We're gonna stop by this place today, tomorrow, next day, before the holidays, to get signed up. Her and I both, I believe, are going to take an art class. Mazske, an art class? You're an investor. You like numbers. You like this and that. You got the number mind, the math, the science mind. Let's say. Oh, grasshopper. Mazske has a broad mind, thinking about all these different topics. Remember, I love to read. I love literature. I have written and published one novel so far. Okay. I had high math scores, high SAT score, high GPA in college, 3.96, I think, with a business studies major and a minor in accounting. But I love reading. I love literature. I love movies. I love art. I love nature. I love investing. Okay. So anyway, we were debating which art class to take, because both of us, she's much better at, say, painting and drawing than I am, and she likes it. And if we do complete our move that we have talked about, I've talked about on this channel, some things we've seen in videos on the Panama Relocation channel is that some of the retired folks there, they paint rocks they get, like, this rocks, big rocks, they paint them, or pieces of driftwood, or they make walking sticks. They got hobbies like that. One of us, because she paints stuff around here sometimes, one of us, probably more her than me, would probably paint as a hobby. because she already paints as a hobby. So anyway, something we're thinking about doing. Neither one of us has really taken an art class since we were high school students or elementary school students even. Um, but anyway, we both like to do it. So what we're probably leaning towards signing up on is an introduction to watercolor class, just to get an exposure. Since it's this time of year and there's the Thanksgiving holiday and the Christmas holiday break coming up, it's only a 4-session class, so it's $88. Starting in January, there's 6-week session classes for the next 3 sessions they got on their website, and it'll be $132. So we're thinking about signing up for the introduction to watercolor class. $88 a piece. We'd go 4 different times. It'd be on a Thursday morning. So on Thursday mornings, I wouldn't be sitting here making a video, and it's a Monday morning now. But anyway, here's some noise down there. So anyway, that's something we're thinking about doing. We haven't signed up yet, so maybe we won't, but maybe we will. We've also thought about other art classes they got. They got introduction to clay, and remember in a video, I think it was yesterday, I pointed out a little Navy guy over my shoulder that I had painted 30 plus years ago. I was living in Panama, and the missus and I were taking, we'd go to, I guess it was a ceramics class. And how was it? I can't quite remember. I think it was the clay already made. But we said what we wanted. We put it in molds. That's what we did. We put it in molds, made the figurine. I can't remember if we fired it first and then painted it, or once it was made, it hardened. We painted it, let it dry, glazed it, let it dry, then fired it, or some combination like that. It's been probably 35 years since we did that. We made a variety of things. The little Navy guy is what I got, but we made a variety of things back then, some bigger things too. And then some we have, some we don't have. So that's one art class or one art thingamajigger we did do back then. Okay. So anyway, with investing, what's a nugget I can share with you? Get started. Don't have analysis paralysis. Learn how to run your numbers. I'm going to teach you real quick in a nutshell how to run your numbers. Okay? If you're interested in a rental property, study the market, study your market, run the numbers on a variety of properties, learn what is a good deal, an average deal, and a bad deal. Okay? And then look at your buy price. Figure out what the rent price will be. Call a property manager. Look online and dig around. Rentometer and other sites. Look at what the prospective rent will be. Call your Section 8 people. Ask them if you get a 3-bedroom, 1-bath, 3-bedroom, whatever it is, for the size, what is the possible Section 8 rent. Figure out what the rent can be. All right, so you know what the house would cost because you can always make an offer. You can use the online mortgage calculator to run. If you put 20% down, because most lenders will require 20% down, you then get your principal and interest payments. You look at you pull up what taxes are for the house. You can get an insurance quote to figure out what insurance will cost. So you then have principal, interest, tax, and insurance. That should be your mortgage payment. You can even call a lender and say, hey, if I take a mortgage for this amount, what's the interest rate? What would be my mortgage payment if I put 20% down on a house costing such and such? So you get your principal, interest, tax, and insurance payment. Okay, you figure out what that is. So if you got your rent, and I'm going to do easy math off the top of my head here. Rent's $1,000 a month. Your mortgage, taxes, insurance, and whatever the other one is, taxes, principal, interest, tax, insurance is $500. Okay, there's $500 left over. All right, take that same $1,000, your total rent. What's your property manager going to charge you? Is it 8%, 9%, 10%? Take that figure. Easy math will make it 10%. It's $100 off that $1,000. So now we're at mortgage $500, property manager $100. We're at $600. All right. Then we take that $1,000 again. We multiply the figures for 3 categories: vacancies, repairs, and capital expenditures. Okay. For easy math, I'm going to use 20%. It may vary depending on the condition of the house you're buying. Is it going to need a full rehab soon? Does it need some kind of work soon? Is it in great shape? Has it been rehabbed already? But I still always put in at least 19% for my numbers. I do something like 5% vacancy, 7% repairs, 7% capital expenditures. For easy math, in this video, I'm just going to say 20%. So 20% of $1,000 is $200. So we subtract from $1,000, we subtract the $500, the mortgage, which is the principal, the interest, tax, and insurance. That's $500. We subtract $100 from the property manager. We subtract $200 for vacancies, repairs, and capital expenditures. So we subtract a total of $800. So we have $200 left over. Is that a good deal or a bad deal? You tell me. Okay. Run numbers like that. If you haven't bought your first house or you've bought your 50th house, run numbers using that basic formula. You can use a spreadsheet. You can write it down. Don't do it off the top of your head. Get accurate numbers and figure out what the cash on cash yield is, the yield amount. I've talked about that in other videos. I'm not going to rehash it today. This video is getting long enough. I just had a text pop up from my lender for a refinance. So anyway, run the numbers, learn what they are. Watch my other videos. You can learn how to figure out the yield, the cash on cash return, etc., etc., etc. Look at your chosen market. I don't invest where you invest unless you invest in the markets I already invest in. So with that being said, it's getting long. I'm down on my dock again. I don't know how many more days I'll be able to sit down here, because if we do end up selling and moving, we won't be sitting here. I won't be sitting here any longer, or we won't be sitting here. That's the view today. There's my fan. I got LED lights up there. I usually put red on in the evening. I like that color. It doesn't light us up too much. All right, I'll turn it around. You can look down that canal. You can look there behind me. Tomorrow I do have contractors coming, and they're going to be completely re-screening my pool cage up there. See that pool cage? You probably can't tell, but I'm missing some panels. Like I'm altogether got 19 panels. Yeah, they're missing or damaged. So there's 60 some panels altogether. So I'm re-screening the entire thing to get brand new screen on there. So tomorrow, if I make a video, I probably won't be sitting down here, because I know these guys, they're gonna be loud out here. I'll probably be sitting inside at my normal position where I make videos. So with that being said, have a great day. Take care. Stay safe. Hopefully you learned something from this video about both Mazske, the missus, and yourself, your mindset, your brain, and you learn how to run numbers. Stay safe. Mazske signing out.